Hello Libra, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com, and I'm going to do a reading for you for the week starting the 29th of January 2017. So this is a reading for the 29th, the week starting the 29th of January 2017 for Libra. Week 29th, Libra. Okay, I'll think one more time. There we go. Oops. If one of them falls out, I always need to do a bit more shuffling. There you go. Okay, so let's have a look at the overall energies with the tarot cards first for the week. And the overall energy actually for the week is the Four of Pentacles in upright position. So this shows me that there is it's a stable energy, but it is something to do with earth. One of the aspects you're dealing with is like an earthly material situation you're dealing with. So I'm just going to turn this around for you. And wow, Libra, I know you like your balance, but there is a bit of change and there is a bit of energy going on in your chart. So bear with me. I'm going to give you some angel advice as well through the angel cards, the healing cards. So let's have a look for Libra for the week starting the 29th. Week starting the 29th for Libra. There you go, that's the one. And the message from the goddess cards. Let's see what the goddesses are saying and advising. For Libra, the week starting the 29th. Let's see what comes out. We'll take that one. Okay. Now let's start with the tarot cards. And the first one is the Five of Cups. Cups relating to feelings and to emotions and your emotional life on every level, how you relate to people, situations. This lady is feeling quite despondent. All her cups have fallen over. She's not interested in them anymore. But at the same time, she's not leaving them alone either. So she's regretting things. She's still holding on to some old emotions here. Even though behind her you can see there is an opening in her room. There is an open door. And outside it looks clear and free. But this lady is deciding for the time being to be in this darker space, holding on, thinking about the past, thinking about the old emotions, the sadness, the upset maybe. And that is an energy that you might start the week with a little bit. You take that with you. It's combined with the Fool in reverse. And the Fool is the number 0, is the first card. The major arcanas, and it is that part in us that is not affected yet by material things. It is the beginning. It's actually pre-beginning. It is that moment just before, you take the jump. And this card came in reverse, so we're talking about an energy here which is quite young and playful, but at the same time there is a fear, I feel, of going forward. There is a fear of making the jump and leaving things behind. It doesn't have to be a fear. It might be hesitation. It may be just some troublesome thoughts. But I feel an emotional aspect of your life probably is asking to be left behind. And you're finding it quite difficult. And this card here is also saying that it's like the Ten of Wands is saying the last struggle. It feels like you are struggling with some emotions here. that have been plaguing you for a long time. This has been going on. This is not a quick energy. This is it's fiery, but it's not. It's been there for a long time because all those wands are there, and you're breaking free from it. And this card often says like the last effort. This is the last thing, and this feels important. You know, it feels like it's really important to break free from this. Your whole there is no point in holding on to the old in the same in the same. It's all gone. In fact, the past is obviously illusions. It is a memory in our head, but otherwise, you know, it doesn't really exist anymore. And again, the Tower is saying it wants you to make a change. It's forcing you in a way to make a change. Life may feel a little bit uncomfortable because the Tower came in reverse, and which would indicate that you possibly find it very difficult to make a change, and or it doesn't feel like that easy to you know, you're resisting a little bit. So there is this inner fight going on there. It's quite powerful, and particularly for a Libra, because it is. I know you feel often uncomfortable. It may also obviously be related to your rising, but if you are Libra rising, but the overall sense is there is a bit of a struggle this week. It's not a negative, because every struggle is always about progressing in life. And some of it I feel is you could actually resolve it quite quickly. And this is why I like tarot reading so much, because it actually gives you pre-warning of where you might get stuck. And the Five of Cups is the main basic energy there in your spread for the week. And that is just a choice. It's just a choice. I can walk away from it, or I can stay there, you know. And so if you are aware of these energies, you can make a choice, and you can turn things around quite easily. So the Four of Pentacles in relation to this is about material situation. You might be struggling with a dominant figure in your life that you feel attached to, or feel like you belong to, or feel an obligation to. And in a way, you need to break away from that person. So this does not necessarily have to be a partner. It could be a boss, could be somebody, it could be a neighbor. It doesn't actually, you know, it is not specific because it's a general reading. But there is an emotional connection to a material situation where that feels difficult and possibly a little bit dominant. So the breaking away, it wouldn't surprise me. I'd love to hear from you, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's in relation to somebody quite dominant in your life. And it's quite hard, and it's often the case because you sometimes feel a bit trapped in those situations. But it is very general, so also see it as something completely, you know, just apply it to your own life, really, because the emotional disconnect here and the grieving about the past may be related to just another emotional situation. It's completely irrelevant to dominant figures, but there is that sense here in the overall energy, or like a situation that feels very structured, where you don't feel like you can get out so easily, and you're finding it very difficult to make that break. Let's see how the angels support you with this situation. So the angels are saying, first of all, abundance. So they're giving you abundance. So if it is related to you feeling stuck in a situation where you're reliant on a person for finances or for security, the angels are encouraging you to remember that you are abundant and that help will be there. And also that you're not on your own. You know, it's always good to know that this lady angel is singing from the heights in the sky. It's obviously not really the sky, but this is how we experience it. And it's making music for you. It's saying, lighten, don't feel so heavy for it. And you are looked after. There is enough for you. You will be helped. Yeah, so don't feel too stuck. And your goddess guidance is Isis, and it's past life. This situation involves your past life, your past life memories. Let's have a little look. Okay. So this would mean possibly that you that this is a pattern you already know. You may well have found it happening a few times in your life already, where you feel emotionally connected with somebody or something or a situation, and you find it very hard to break free and to take that first step. And so this struggle of breaking free and making these changes may well feel difficult because of the past life situation. And I would say it's more and more encouragement here to take those steps that you do need to take. You really need to feel in your heart if you're still happy with the situation, and if you can cope with it, or if you want to make changes. Your inner guidance will be there. The angels will support you with a sense of abundance and a sense like everything is okay. We're looking after you. Don't do anything rational, but make sure that you allow yourself to open yourself up for change and not stop yourself from moving on, because the patterns will only repeat themselves if you don't take it, if you don't resolve it in this time. So quite an intense week for a Libra, and embrace it, go for it, really work with it, allow it to be there, don't get too involved. Just really believe in yourself that you can make changes if you need to and if you want to. So I wish you a wonderful week, and if you have any feedback, please do. I'd love to hear it. It's very powerful energy here. And if you'd like to learn more about me, you can find me on tarotforlifecoaching.com, and I will write a little link under the video. So have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you very soon.